Yo, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you new to the channel, man, this is your boy. I ain't gonna say that. This is Aelyin. I'm Aelyin, and no, I don't have a face cam right now, but we're gonna get right into it. This is an intro. So this is me. This is not a warm up. This is just my training routine. I'm doing aiming mechanics, and I'll be answering some questions from Chat GPT. So Chat GPT is gonna pretty much run the interview while I do my warm up routines. I'm just gonna talk, answer the questions, and we'll go from there. So, first question: what is the warm up series, and why did I start it? So, this is like me. I don't have any content. I don't have any content right now, so I just need to put out something because I want to be consistent. So, me doing this is like guaranteed content. Maybe I can help somebody with their training, their warm up. This is like not really a warm up. There's a difference between warming up and like training your mechanics, training your aim. Like I wouldn't advise, I'm not no pro or nothing, but I wouldn't advise doing this for a warm up. Like if you have little time, I say get right into the PvP action, player versus player, and try to like get your hands warm. This is like, I say this is more like long-term training. So you can like perform in situations. You can perform. What kind of content am I planning to post on TikTok every day? All right, so for TikTok, I'm gonna be posting like little in-game clips. So it could just be pubs, ranked, tournaments. As you can see, like I'm a competitive casual, so I play comp for sure, but I also want to make sure I am putting out content. And I feel like as a content creator, you can be competitive, but it's levels to that shit. I ain't gonna lie. My bad for my profanity, but it is what it is, you know? Alright, let's see. What should people expect from my YouTube uploads going forward? Alright, so YouTube, I'm gonna be posting the same TikToks that I post as shorts. So it's like 30-second to a minute and 30-second videos. Like I said, of just gameplay, cool stuff that I see. It could be like a little mini highlight tape or stuff like that. But it won't be. And then like I think on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna post long form videos on YouTube. So this will be Thursday, and then Friday maybe we'll have some content. I know Friday the PlayStation Cup is happening. So like I have like this identity insecurity about my kill rate. So like how often I get eliminations in comparison to how often I die. And like I know how to stay alive in games, but like what I'm working on right now is like eliminations because I feel like that is more content. Like I don't have a camera. Like maybe my reactions when I die would be nice to see on camera or whatever. So I'll consider that. But right now, like if I don't have good like eliminations or good games like victory royales and stuff like that, this is what you're gonna get. So when you start seeing more actual content of me getting eliminations and stuff, that just knows you just know I'm improving on that. Like eliminations, battle royales, cool clips. Like I want to clip some people, you know? Full box 200. Like right now I play on PlayStation and I'm completely fine with that because it's the easiest way to get my content. It's the easiest way to get my content. PC is too time consuming. There's always something going on with a PC. So like right now my PC, it's like Windows 11 has it bugged out. It doesn't have Windows 11, but it should, and it's just super weird, bro. So that's where we're at with that. Um, do I plan on streaming on Twitch, and what will those streams look like? So yes, I do plan on streaming on Twitch. Those streams are gonna be like entertaining gameplay. So it could be with someone that I play with that's really good at the game, or it could be with my fiance Exotic. Yes, we are newly engaged, and we have a newborn daughter as well. So we have two under two. So it's a lot going on over here, but it's all good, you know. It's all good things happening. But yeah, back to the Twitch content. It'll be me playing, whether it's pubs, whether it's a tournament, whether it's just me doing this. You never know. But yeah, I'm gonna go live once a week on Twitch. I'm thinking it's gonna be on Saturday. So Saturdays, expect me to go live. And schedule will be posted. You can expect what's happening in the stream because it'll be pre-planned. And we'll try to have guests. We'll try to have other people with like high skill or a good following or whatever to guest on the streams. So it can be something to look forward to for everyone. And yes, I was previously known as I Uncapped. So that's another thing. We had a branding change. I like Aelyin, so we're gonna stick with that. And I'm gonna quit trying to change my brand so much. So let's keep it pushing. Why am I focusing on consistency right now instead of highlights only? I think I kind of touched on that already, but just to make sure that I cover all points. So I want to be consistent with dropping my content because I want to continue to build the community. The more this channel grows, the bigger the community will get and the more opportunity we'll have. I do have creator code, so I would like to run like maybe some customs, some small tournaments, some small competitions, maybe even scrims, you know, you never know. But just something that's inclusive and creating more opportunity for everyone. Why don't I have much content? I answered that. What are my main Fortnite goals for the next few weeks and months? So I feel like I keep taking these breaks where like I'll really lock into like 2K and stuff like that. And my main goal right now is to just stay as consistent as long as possible with my improvement. I feel like when I take those long breaks, I kind of like regress. So I lose game sense, mechanical skill, aim, all of that. So I'm trying to like make it to where like I continue to improve. You like those triple edits, don't you? I messed up. That's what I get for talking. But it's just simple mechanic training. So yeah, just I want to make sure I am not selling myself short, because I feel like at times I was like maybe even better than what I am now. So I want to make sure I'm not selling myself short. I want to do the best I can in competitive, so that also ties into it, because if I'm not... Alright, so this is my warm-up, by the way. So usually at that marker where that 10 minutes just hit, I'll switch to the next one. I'm gonna stay in here for like slightly longer, like another extra 2 minutes or something, just because I'm stopping to read off the questions. I want to make sure I'm getting my proper practice in. But yeah, I want to do the best I can in Fortnite competitive. If that means earnings, that means earnings. That means PR, that means PR. If that just means like some really great moments, then that's what it means. But the best I can, you know? Alright, we can go ahead and go to the next part of the training. So we just free build, we work on like doing these. I meant to do these. So yeah, I'll do these and then yeah. So this is just crosshair placement training that my boy Flo told me about. And it's like really laggy or glitchy or something right now. Just get a few of those in. I need to be more consistent with how I do this, just so in the future I can be efficient with my time in the free build section. I guess we can take this time to answer one more question before we move on to the next part of it. So it says, what am I currently working on improving aim mechanics, gameplay, decision making? Yeah, so this, we can talk about this a little bit more. So this right here, what I'm doing is specifically meant to help me improve in in-game situations. So whether it's off spawn, whether I get keyed mid-game for some random reason, or just like heavy in-game intensity, this is to help me with all of that. Alright, that was the first part. You free build, you work on your crosshair placement, you do that for about 10 minutes. So now we're gonna go into the comp section. This is what I do, I'd say 4 to 5 days out the week, if not every day, but I try not to do it every day. Peak training, put on the timer, hit start, hit easy, hit that, and then there you go. So this is what I'm gonna do for like until I get to 100 of these, and after I do 100, we'll move on to aim, and then that'll be it. So we're gonna work on answering a question while we do these. The next one is, what's the difference between, okay, we already talked about that. Why did I use ChatGPT to help structure this series and help keep me consistent? Alright, this is a good one. So a lot of times, well no, actually recently I had posted a YouTube video of me winning a Fortnite game. You can check it out. I think it's my most recent long form video. I had posted that and I didn't talk at all because I had myself muted. I was just playing the game, and I feel like that itself is very disconnecting from your audience. So yes, please ask questions. If you have any advice, any tips, let me know. Or if you just want to make conversation, that's fine too. But this is to be more engaging with my audience, so it's not just me just playing the game, you know? It's not just that. But yeah, that's like the main reason I'm using ChatGPT, because it can start conversation prompts, and like asking the interview questions and all that is very stimulating. All right, we're gonna get some more questions. All right, here we go. How many hours am I putting in? Oh wait, no, actually, we'll come. That's the next one. What does my weekly content schedule actually look like right now? Okay, so we talked about it. I'll repeat it one more time. So I'm trying to post one short slash TikTok. They're the same video. I'll just post one on each platform. One of those every day, just to keep people knowing what Aelyin is doing. I'm messing this up so bad. All right, next one. But yeah, just to keep people knowing like what's happening in the world of Aelyin. To continue to grow the community. How is he hitting me from there? I can't see. That's a great peek from the bot. But yeah, and then 3 full-length videos on YouTube a week. But I'm honestly thinking I might just do 1, because 3 might be a little much for the start, because I really just want to focus on consistency and add more once I'm more consistent. Because right now I'm thinking like I'll end up posting 3, like maybe go to 2 TikTok shorts a day, and then go to 3, and then 3 would be the most. And then for the YouTube posts, I would do 3 once I'm like to that point, but I'll start with 1 a week for now, and then go maybe 2, and then 3, and then maybe 3 days a week, or yeah, 3 days a week we go live on Twitch. Once we get a rhythm, a flow, we see improvement, like the streams are actually mean something more than just me just going live. So that's that. Like my resets are horrible right now. All right, so let's see, how many hours am I putting into Fortnite each week? It can vary. I try to like not burn out and do too much, but I also need to make sure I'm getting my practice in, because I need to improve. I need to build my muscle memory and everything. You can build your muscle memory and decision making. So just trying to build all that. Hours, I would try to do 2 hours a day with like maybe a day off, just for a reset. So like 6 days a week, 2 hours a day minimum, and then like just take 1 day off during the week. I think that's really what I'm aiming for. What does getting better actually mean to me? Wins, mechanics, consistency, or all of it? What does getting better mean? I say winning more fights, to be honest. Like, I'm not going out looking to have like a 30 kill game, but just trying to improve my kill death ratio, my damage ratio, in all aspects of the game. So that like means, that could mean winning, that could mean better mechanics, better aim. It could mean a lot of those things, but because it all ties in together. But that's really what I want to focus on, is like doing better in fights. Cause these are sweaty people. I'm on console, so I have to make better decisions. There's gonna be a lot of times where I need to fight off spawn. I could get keyed randomly mid game. Someone could run into the bush or building I'm camping. In game, definitely need to be able to fight to go for a refresh. I mean, you're still trying to catch people off guard, but those people aren't just gonna be like, oh yeah, let me just go ahead and roll over and die for you. So yeah, that's pretty much that. What's one bad habit I'm actively trying to break? So I say one of my worst habits is, like, I'll know a decision that I'm about to make or something that I'm about to do isn't the best one. Like, it'll be something like that voice, that little voice in your head, like, don't do that, and I still do it. So if I could break that habit, I think that'll like improve me a lot. Like, I think I do like a lot of impulse decision making and a lot of emotional decision making when it comes to, like, I kind of get stuck in these ego traps, and I'm trying to like break that. Like, I'm just trying to like Okay, this isn't a good fight, or I don't have enough mats for this fight, or my positioning's horrible, or I don't need this fight, so I need to just chill. But like sometimes I want to ego someone, or someone's trying to ego me and I don't like it. So yeah, that's something I need to work on. I think that's my biggest weakness. All right, next question. What's one skill I want to noticeably improve first? I think not taking damage in fights is a skill. So if I can make it to where I don't take damage in fights, that'd be awesome. Why am I starting this series now instead of waiting until I'm better? Well, you don't want to wait, because life is short. Waiting is bad. I say just go for it. And then also, I'm setting it up to where like there's not really much pressure. Like it's just me doing my warm-up routine or training routine. Oh my god. And me talking through this is gonna help me too, because I can actually improve on like doing this stuff without thinking about it. Because like you don't want to have to be thinking about how I'm making the edit. Like the edit you're making is to set up for something else. It's like playing basketball. Like you don't want to be looking down while you're dribbling, or like trying to make sure the ball goes into your hand when you're doing a crossover, because you can't see the court, you can't see what else is happening. Like all this stuff should be second hand. So that's what we're working towards. I'm gonna just post one of these a week, and then if I get some good content like throughout the week, you won't see this. You'll see me doing great in the PlayStation Cup. If I win a game, or if I qual for finals, oh my god, the content's gonna be hype, you know? So that gives y'all something to look forward to. Like, are we gonna see a training video, or are we gonna see Aelyin getting earnings? Like, you never know. So I think we're gonna post these on Friday, because I think Friday, I did some research, Friday is the best day to post these. So we'll post on Friday and we'll go from there. I think it's Friday or Saturday, we'll see. And then we're gonna go live once a week on Twitch. Maybe some YouTube lives, but I think I want to just keep it to Twitch for now, because I'm already gonna be posting like long form content on YouTube. So that'll be that. I think that what I just answered. Oh no, I think it says what's my long-term vision with Fortnite content. So my long-term vision is just super crazy highlights. Like I want people to like be super entertained with what they're seeing. So, but I want people to see the growth. Like if I just start off with the super entertaining stuff, like you're not gonna be able to see where I came from, like me doing this map and all of that. So I think this is a good point to be at. Oh my god, I can't make the edit. And I think like me recording this gives me more delay because I'm actively recording. So that's another thing, but that's fine. Like I want that. Alright, so we're almost done with this set. We're gonna have a part 3. Do you want this to be competitive content? Wait, do I want this to be competitive, content focused, or both? I'm gonna say both, because I am a competitive person at nature. Like anything I do, I'm pretty competitive at it. We're gonna move on to aim, but like there's still content to gather and post, so I can keep y'all up to date on what I'm doing, because I really haven't been posting like that. So I want to get consistent, and I want to like we're pushing, bro. This is what we're gonna do, and I'm keeping it easy for myself so I can stay consistent. Like one TikTok, YouTube short a day. I can do one a day. I play once every day, pretty much, so I can get the content just from playing the game. Don't mind my aim here, man. Okay, we getting better. I don't want to like take my time too much because these are like flick situations, so it's okay if I miss shots because it just lets me know where I'm at on it. Like, okay, I'm missing, but the goal is to hit the shots. If we go to 25 on these. Alright, so next question. What's one thing I promised to stay consistent with during this series? I can 100% promise that I'm gonna release a YouTube video every week of me doing this, because this is the easiest thing. Like, getting the TikTok content for every day, the YouTube shorts for every day, might be a little hard, and those streams, I gotta set those up a little bit more to know like for sure like what's happening. But this, I know I can post this once a week, and then like whenever I have like a crazy game or a crazy tournament with like crazy stuff happening in the tournament, I can post that as well. So I know for a fact I can do that. Oh wait, I did the wrong one. You want to do, I do the flat one for this one. Wait, is it on hard? Yep. Okay. Are we good to go? We're good to go. All right. Let's answer a question. What would success look like for me by the end of this season? So I think the season's over with in March. Why isn't it counting headshots? All right, we're gonna back all the way out of this just so I can make sure it's counting the headshot. But yeah, it's over in March. All right, it's broken. It's broken. All right, we're gonna do the other headshot one since this is broken. It's whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, we can do this. Yeah, there we go. All right, that works. All right. By the end of this season, success would just mean I'm still doing this. So I haven't gave up. Like the last week of the season, I posted on TikTok once every day, like YouTube short once every day, and the YouTube once a week, and the stream live once a week. If I've done that on the last week of the season, like I'm still doing it consistently. Like, okay, maybe I miss a day or two of the TikTok posts every day, the YouTube short, but I gotta do the YouTube video posts, and I gotta go live on Twitch once a week. If I can keep that consistent and then post like as much as I can on the TikTok, by the end of the season, we should have a small amount of momentum. So we're gonna aim for that. That's what we're gonna aim for. So yeah, this is pretty much what I do. Training session. Just get my aim right. This is a hard angle to hit a headshot, bro. There we go. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna do the last few questions, and we're gonna do the last part of this drill. This is the AR aim, so we just do thin tracking. We start it, and we just go from there. What kind of community do I want to build around this series? So What I really want to focus on for the community is other grinders, no matter the age you are, um, good vibes. Like if you got good vibes, and I want you to be a part of the community. If you're toxic, I don't want you a part of the community at all. Like if you're toxic, like, you could be annoying. Like I have high tolerance for annoying, but if you're just toxic and you're trying to like make things horrible, make everyone have a horrible experience on purpose, then yeah, nah, I don't want you. Supporters, I always welcome all supporters. So if you're just here to support, you don't play Fortnite, but you either know me in real life, or you found me on Twitch, you found me on YouTube, you found me on TikTok, and maybe you play another game, maybe you play 2K, maybe you play Apex. Whatever you play, all supporters are welcome, and I appreciate all of y'all from the bottom of my heart. What do I want viewers to feel after watching my videos? So let's take this video for example. My main goal for you to feel is, okay, let's see if he keeps it up. Like I want you to like be curious on how I continue what I'm doing. So it's not like a one-time video. Like I have to record this at least once a week, and this is easy to record. But this is challenging my consistency. So if I can do it, record it, post it, and we put it up there, maybe we can have some guests on one of these. So if you wanna be in a voice chat with me, we can do that. We'll have to talk on PlayStation or game chat, and you be in your own like creative map or whatever. We could do it like that. So I'm welcoming, like, if you want me to interview you on this, we can do that. We can set up some interviews, see how it goes. I can get the questions together. If you want to interview me, we can do it the other way around. We can do a lot of things with this, but we can talk, we can have a conversation. It doesn't even have to be Fortnite. It can be basketball, 2K, life, whatever. We can do that. I ain't gonna do no politics or nothing like that, so don't even think about it. None of that. But yeah, there we go. What type of feedback am I actually looking for from people watching? I'm open to constructive criticism with like my mechanics, my aim, my fighting, my game sense, any of that. Like maybe even some changes to this warm-up routine. But I can say that I do feel myself improving from doing this. So yeah, I will say that. We're gonna use the pistol as well, just because sometimes I may end up with a pistol, so you want to be good with the pistol. We'll answer one or two more questions, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up. What's one thing I'm nervous about posting with posting consistently? I'll be honest, I am a little concerned about like finding content for TikTok and YouTube, like posting that daily, like the shorts and the TikToks. It's kind of hard to find that daily. Like you have to be really creative. So that's gonna be the biggest challenge. So if I can do that, then I'm be really excited about that. I'm gonna be really excited about that. But yeah, that's probably the thing I'm most nervous about. We're gonna get to 15 on this, and we'll take one more question. And once we're done answering that question, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. I love this. This is fun. This is actually fun. Hope you guys enjoy this too. Let's get this 15 on this. All right, there we go. All right, last one. What's one thing I'm excited about with starting this journey? All right. Um, I'm excited about the potential of how big I can grow this community. Because I mean, like, okay, we're at 1.6K on TikTok. We're at 1.1K on YouTube, and we're just under 1,000 on Twitch. And I say those are my three main platforms, like TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. So I think my goal with TikTok right now is maybe let's push for 2K. Let's push for 2K followers. Let's push for that. And then my main goal for YouTube, let's push for 1.5K on YouTube. And for Twitch, we just need to hit that 1K. Once we hit that 1,000, we'll go from there. But we need to hit that 1K. We're really close. If you haven't followed me on Twitch already, it's Aelyin. So there you go. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Like I said, if y'all have any other questions, requests, you want to do an interview with me, you want to play, let me know if you want to play, if you think you're good enough to carry me, bro. But other than that, man, we're gonna get to 22 and we're gonna end it. There we go. All right, man, it's been real. Hope y'all enjoy y'all night, day, whatever it is for you. We'll be back with another video next week. Maybe, hopefully, we crossing our hands, we crossing our fingers that it's from the PlayStation Cup, like something crazy. Maybe I quad, maybe I got earnings. It's gonna be this Friday. I won't be streaming it, but if I get any good content, you will see it. But yeah, y'all have a good night.